Hey there, welcome to another episode of The Old Man and the Tea. I'm your old man. I'm sitting here next to my dishwasher, which if I had another camera, I would pan over there. Can we go over there? No, we can't. Well, anyway, dishwasher's right next to me. And I was looking at TikTok the other day, and this popped up on my feed of someone, it was like Good Housekeeping, I don't know, it was along those lines, about how to stack a dishwasher. And my wife and I, we have two completely different methods of how to load a dishwasher. I've always said, I can look at a dishwasher and tell if somebody knows how to play Tetris. Bottom line. That's all there is to it. So between the two of us, only one of us can play Tetris. So anyway, I still love you, babe. But yeah, it's like, you can't have what they call nesting, which are dishes, I guess on top of, so they're stacked right on top of one another that water's not going to get through. With forks and knives, I guess, I always have, when you put forks and knives in the holster, I always thought that you don't put sharp objects like the fork and the knife, you don't have them pointing up. Then again, you look at those tiny holes. How's the water going to get through? Well, it gets through. It cleans the spoon somehow. But this girl was saying that you should alternate the spoons, one up, one down, so that you don't have nesting. Because I guess if you have the spoons all handle side up, that the water's really not going to get through and clean every single spoon. That makes sense. So... But anyway, teacher, if you can put in the comments below, do you and your significant other load the dishwasher the same way? I know that, like I said before, I know in this household, no, that's not the case. Funny story. We had just moved into this place technically last October. 31st, Halloween. And we had my sister-in-law over for dinner. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months later. And she's helping us with the dishes. And all of a sudden, out from nowhere, from the very, very top rack, she pulls open this tray. I'm like, where did that come from? I guess all the silverware goes up there. I'm like, oh, hallelujah. We were putting every single piece of silverware in the basket down in the bottom center. I'm like, this makes life so much easier. And it's, the utensils are going to get clean. So, but, anyway, it's nice to know that we have that option there. But that's besides the point. So anyway, back to where I was going. When I load a dishwasher, plates got to be in the same area. Dishes got to be in the same area. I don't put big-ass bowls in there. They go in, they're done by hand. There are certain things that should be done by hand, because if you've got one big solid bowl the size of Canada in there, which my wife does, then that blocks out, several other smaller dishes that just lay around and are waiting to get in, and they end up in the sink, and I don't like going to bed with a full sink. So, but that's that. So again, like I said before, leave in the comments, do you and your significant other, do you load the dishwasher the same way? You just, haphazardly just throw everything in there, kind of like Sanford and Son, just load everything into the truck with no rhyme or reason? Or are you methodical about it? So leave that in the comments below. So I'm looking for a new golf bag, and I've had my golf bag since 2014. I should say 2015. Since 2015, so it's 8 years old. We'll give the benefit of the doubt, but it was red, and because of the sun, it's faded and is no longer red. And this is one where, I've got 13 dividers in the bag. The one thing I can't stand is having clubs that are jammed. And I'm one of those that keeps my golf bag. I'm very methodical about it. Where your short irons are, they've got to be in order. Driver, there's a rhyme and a reason for it for me. I can look at someone's golf bag and tell, how they load the dishwasher. Is that appropriate? Yeah, well, because I've seen so many golf bags. Now granted, they don't have 13 dividers. Some may have 6, some may have 3, some may have 4. But yeah, I've seen them. It's, and for the most part, you got long irons with wedges and putters with, mixed in there with mid irons. And it's just, it's a mess. And that's no indication of how they play the game. I'm just saying that's just, it's a shit show. I like, like I said, you see my bag, which that's going to be another episode. Hey, what's in your bag? But do you, for those of you in the home audience, do you keep your clubs? And do you keep it in order, numerical order? Starting with the driver, going down to the shorter, clubs, or do you just basically throw everything in there and go at it? It's whatever it is. It's a hodgepodge. So, but it's one of those I can equate. If I can look at somebody's, I'll be very surprised that if someone's got a golf bag and it's not in order, do those people, if they load a dishwasher, is it the same way? Crap all over the place. I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm here asking you. This is someone that keeps a messy golf bag. Do they load a dishwasher neatly? So anyway, it's a beautiful 95 degrees here in Virginia. I hope you're staying cool, and if you are going out there to play, drink plenty of fluids, and may all your putts hit nothing but the bottom of the cup. Be well, be safe.